Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Politically Correct Ghana lesson 253. Hey, you just made it. John Dramani Mahama and the National Democratic Congress, you just made it. You made it at the polls, and it's so overwhelming that congratulations and congratulations and congratulations. We have to congratulate the electors for making an informed decision after a series, a lot of presentations. Finally, the electors heard us, and they did just as we advised. And so we congratulate the electorates of Ghana. Then we congratulate the National Democratic Congress for such a victory, and John Dramani Mahama for leading the National Democratic Congress into the presidency and parliament. All right, but there's a lot of work to be done. So we cannot continue the celebrations just after handing over on the 7th of January 2025. Work has to begin. And so it starts now on the drawing board. There are a couple of issues. The first and foremost need is jobs. Then jobs and jobs. However, first and foremost, in my view, is prices of goods and services must come down. They must come down and be stable at a down place. And when you plan and execute, it will be much better. So if that is the case, let's look at it carefully. The prices of goods and services. I have a three-pronged approach. The first approach is the exchange rate. The next one is the tariff, port tariffs. And the third one would be the main actors. So we just go through it briefly and then we pick it up. It will be understandable anyway. The exchange rate has to be looked at from the Ghana Investment Promotion Center's regulation that permits 100% repatriation of profits by foreign enterprises in Ghana. That law must be frozen for a while, must be suspended for a while to allow only 60% of repatriation of profits by all foreign businesses in Ghana. That way, they will not change the cedis into dollars and then send to their country of origin. That is one way. Once they can take only 60%, they leave the 40% of their profits in Ghana, it will reduce the pressure on the dollar from moving up, so that it's now at about 14 cedis per dollar. It's going to come down. Once that is done from January, it's going to come down all the way to about 9 cedis or 10 cedis to a dollar. If it gets to 9 or 10 cedis to a dollar, it can be maintained for a period of say 6 months. At the same time, once you work it out to reduce the buying of the dollar, and the exchange rate is come down to an appreciable or not as punitive as it is now level, then it presupposes that you would have to work on interest rates. And then the port, let's go to the port. The port tariffs, import duties must be relooked at. Once the dollar rate is come down, the import duties will naturally come down. Then you call all the main actors, that's the traders, trades union organization, that's GUTA and all other ones, the foreign investors and all. You need to call the banks who are the foreign investors. You need to call the mining companies who are foreign investors and speak with them. Now look, Ghana is at a crossroad. They should help us. So the freeze in repatriation of the dollars is for a period, a short period, and it could be relooked at thereafter. Once we succeed in that, they can look at that. Relook at that. So those are the main actors. Then when it comes to the tariffs at the port, once that comes down, you have to meet the Traders Union Association, Ghana Traders Union Association, Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA anyway, and other stakeholders, the banks and then central bank would meet with them, tell them that look, once the dollar has come down, they have a moratorium of a month to reduce prices of goods and services by 40 or 60%. If that is the case, it will have a knock-on effect on fuel. So vehicle owners would have to reduce transportation fares by 40 to 60%, maybe 50% by and large, so that all prices of goods and services must come down by 40 to 50% or 40 to 60% in Ghana. That way, prices will come down and there will be stability. Once you discuss with the main actors and they have agreed, then that's fine. The other bit is that I'll plead with President-elect John Dramani Mahama not to kick in the cancellation of the e-levy, not to cancel the not to implement the cancellation of the e-levy for now. You should let it stay. In the next edition, I will talk about the e-levy and why I say it should not be cancelled. Thank you. The name is H. Kwame Afaglo.